Okay, I'm going to share another story. My family and I had moved to British Columbia, and I was really missing going to my son's grave. This is somewhere that I go weekly that has become one of my most special sacred places, and I was sitting there one day just feeling especially down and missing him and wanting to connect with him. And we don't need our person's grave to connect with them, that's for sure, but I really wanted to see his grave. So I texted a friend and asked her if she would be willing to go visit my son's grave that day or that week, and she said absolutely. And an hour later I got this text from a friend, a different friend, who had no idea how I was feeling and didn't know that I'd sent that text, and this is what she said. She had been driving by and stopped and took a picture of his grave. At this point, I was feeling floored. I was feeling so loved. I knew that Auggie knew that I wanted to see his grave, and I knew that he had kind of helped arrange that in some way. But then to top it all off, we went to the beach that night, and there was this breathtaking sunset. Like I hadn't seen that breathtaking of a sunset the entire time that we'd been there. And sunsets are also our sign. When the sun comes out and it's just like crazy pillars of light, that is another sign for us from Auggie. So anyway, the sky is just lit up on fire, and I was just feeling so connected and so whole and so close to my son, and just felt like I was there with all of my children. And then I was videoing my daughter. She was just playing with the waves. She had no idea. I hadn't told my kids that I was missing Auggie, especially that day. I hadn't said anything. So she's literally 5 years old, and she turns and looks at me and says,
Auggie's here. You know that?
and our loved ones want to show up for us. Sometimes it's completely unexpected, and those times are so beautiful. Other times we ask for signs and we get them. But one thing I've learned is that my son wants to be a part of my life, wants to be actively involved. It's not the kind of connection we wanted with him, and it's not the kind of connection I would have asked for. But what I will say is, given the circumstances, I'm so grateful that he has been able to show himself in our lives so many times. And I love all the different things that I've learned about how we can communicate and how he hears me. And when I'm thinking of him, he's absolutely showing up.